The Prince and the Pauper, chapter 25, Hendon Hall. Now, this is a new story within the main story or subplot. It is about Miles Hendon. Miles Hendon. Hendon Hall is Miles Hendon's house. Miles Hendon's house. Now, according to the main plot, Hendon rescues the prince from the prison punishment and begins a journey towards his home out of London. Home. Hendon returns home after 7 years. Hendon returns home after 7 years because he has been a prisoner in a foreign country for 7 years. Hendon was a soldier, but soldier of the English army. Now he is retired. Now he meets the prince on his way back home from that prison. Right. Now, let's see what happens in this chapter. It is about Hendon. The hero is Hendon now. Hendon, Miles Hendon, not the prince. Okay. As soon as Hendon and the king were out of sight of the constable, the police officer or the sheriff or the prison officer, His Majesty was instructed to hurry into a certain place outside the town. Now, the prince, His Majesty means the prince is advised to hurry to a certain place outside the town and wait there while Hendon should go to inn and settle the account. Settle the account means to pay the bill. Now, prince is advised to hide in a certain place until Hendon returns after paying his bill to the hotel or the inn. Half an hour later, the two friends were blithely means happily, jogging means riding their horses eastward on Hendon's sorry steeds. Steed means horses. The king was warm. The king or the prince is comfortable now because for he had passed means thrown away his rags, torn clothes, dirty clothes, and clothed himself in the second-hand suit. Second-handed suit. Now we know Hendon purchased or bought some second-hand suit for the prince, but he had no time to put them on the prince because prince suddenly disappeared. Now he dresses the prince with this newly bought suit, which Hendon had bought on London Bridge. Now, in this way, Prince is made ready for this journey by Miles Hendon. Now, this is how they jog. Actually, these are not really horses, they are mules, half horse. Miles Hendon and the prince. Hendon wished to guard against, protect the prince overfatiguing. Overfatiguing means to be too much tired. Hendon does not want the prince to be much tired in this journey because he thought that hard journeys, difficult journeys, irregular meals, lack of proper meals. Irregular meals means lack of or improper meals, illiberal measures of sleep, lack of sleep would be bad for his crazed mind, not good for the princess' crazed mind, mad mind. Crazed means mad mind. While resting, regularity, some orderliness, some order, and moderate exercise would be pretty sure good enough to hasten means quicken his cure. Cure means recovery. Therefore, now Hendon still thinks of the little princess uh, madness. He thinks the little prince is a mad boy. Toward the home whence he had to be long been banished. Now they started their journey towards home. He had been banished. Banished means exiled, expelled. Now Hendon and the prince, they start their journey towards Hendon Hall, jogging eastward on sorry steeds. You can look at the picture and see and understand. Right. Okay. Next part. When he and the king journeyed about 10 miles, they reached a considerable village. They came to a considerable, somewhat uh, big village. And halted there for the night, stayed there for the night at a good inn. The former relations were resumed. Hendon stood behind the king's chair. Now Hendon is the king's servant, master servant. When the king is eating, Hendon is standing behind the chair because he is not allowed to eat with the prince. While he dined means ate, and waited upon him. Undressed him, sometimes changes his clothes when he was ready for bed, then took the floor, Hendon slept on the floor for his own quarters as his own place, and slept athwart. Athwart means across the door, protecting the prince. Now Hendon is servant, protector, brother, everything to the prince. Now in this way, they travel towards Hendon Hall. They travel towards Hendon Hall. Right. The next day and the next day after, next day, likewise, the writer says, the next day and the next day after, they jogged lazily means not quickly, slowly, along, talking over the adventures they had made since their separation. Now, they walk, they jog, talking to each other about each other's adventures after their separation. Right. In this way, both Hendon and the prince come to Hendon Hall. I will skip that part and come to page 190. 190, right? Right. Okay. 190, third paragraph, this part. Now they return to their village. There is the village, my prince. There is the village, my prince, and there is hall close by. There is my house. Hall means here my house. There is my house, the hall, Hendon Hall. You may see the towers from here and the wood here, forest. That is my father's park. It is my father's park. And now thou wilt know what state and grandeur be. You will know my house's majestic nature. State and grandeur means majestic nature, great nature of my house. A house with 70 rooms. My house has 70 rooms, but we know the prince has a castle or palace. Hendon is talking about a house. Think of that. And 7 and 20 servants. 7 and 20 servants. What is the idea? 27 servants. Hendon says, my house has 27 servants, but in the prince's palace there are more than 1,000 servants. But Hendon does not know that he is speaking these words to the King of England. It's a brave lodging for us. It's a good house. Lodging means a house for us. Come, let us speed. Let's go quickly. My patience, I am impatient, will not brook stay further. Delay. Brook means stay. Right. Now, all possible hurry was made. Still, it was after 3 o'clock before the village was reached. After 3 o'clock, they come to their village. Hendon's turn. The travelers scampered through it. Scampered, walk. Scampered means quickly walk. The travelers quickly walked through the village. Hendon's tongue, Hendon's mouth, tongue means here mouth, speaking all the time. Now he's very talkative. He's very happy because after 7 years, he returns home. Now his whole desire is to meet the family, lost family, his father, 2 brothers, and his lover, Lady Edith. There is the church. Here is the church. This is our church. He introduces everything. Covered with the same ivy. Ivy is some plant, creeper. None go, none added. Yonder is inn. That is our hotel. The inn. The Old Red Lion. And yonder is the marketplace. Here is the maypole. And here's pump. Nothing is altered. Nothing but the people. Only people changed. All other things are the same. Right? At any rate, 10 years. 10 years make change in people. Some of these I seem to know. I seem to know these people, but none know me. But they do not know me. So, his chat means words or mouth, words ran on. Ran on. The end of the village was soon reached. Then the travelers entered. Struck means entered into a crooked. Crooked means winding, not direct. Crooked, narrow road, small road, walled in the tall hedges. On either side of the road, there were tall trees. Tall hedges means tall trees, and hurried briskly, went quickly along it for half a mile. Then passed into a vast flower garden. They entered the flower garden through an imposing gateway, a big, large entrance. Gateway means entrance or gate. That is the gate of entrance to Hendon's house, whose huge stone pillars, there were stone columns, pillars means columns, had sculptured, carved armorial devices. Armorial devices means decorative plants, parts of plants and leaves and flowers, flowery decorations. Now, Hendon. Now, this situation takes place. That is the situation. The situation takes place when Hendon and the prince, are at Hendon Hall. When Hendon and the prince are at Hendon Hall. Welcome to Hendon Hall, my king. Now, Hendon himself welcomes the king. It's a great day, happy day, a great day. My father and my brother, you see his uh, blithe or happy feelings, delightful feelings. And the lady Edith will be so mad with joy that they will have eyes and tongue for none but me in the first meeting. Transport of meeting means in the first exchange of feelings. Now he says, my father, my brothers, and Lady Edith, they will all speak to me. Mm. Only me, not to you. Mm. And so thou wilt seem but coldly welcome. You will not welcome at first, but don't worry, but don't mind it. It will soon seem otherwise. It will soon change. Because for when I say, thou art my word, when I say you are my brother or friend, tell them. When I say how costly, how valuable is my love for thee, how much I love you, you will see, thou wilt see, you will see them take thee to their hearts. Breast means heart. They will take them to their hearts for Hendon's sake and make their house. And this house will be your house, become forever after. Now, in this way, Hendon promises a good life, better life, comfortable life, and protection, love for the prince at Hendon Hall. But nothing happens. Nothing happens as Hendon likes. There is a complete irony. What is irony? Something different happened. Something unexpected happened. Now Hendon expects some happiness, but there is no happiness. There is sorrow. Hendon expects his family members to meet, but there are no family members except for his brother and Edith. All others are gone. That is the change. There is a great change in Hendon Hall during at the end of these 7 years. 7 years. 7 years will make a vast change in your life. Okay. But Hendon does not know anything about this thing. He is very innocent. The next moment, Hendon sprang to the ground, jumped to the ground before the great door, helped the king down, took the prince down, and took him by his hand, rushed with him. Rush means ran quickly into the house. A few steps brought him to a spacious apartment. They come to a spacious, big room, hall. Apartment means hall. He entered, seated the king, put the king on a chair more hurry than ceremony, without any formal functions. Then ran toward a young man. Hendon happens to see a young man. That is Hendon's brother, Hugh Hendon, who sat at a writing table in front of a generous, good fire of logs, log fire, because it is still winter season. They return home during winter. Now Hendon happily runs to this brother. Now you can see this event. The prince is seated, Miles Hendon and Hugh Hendon. Hugh Hendon is seated at the writing table. Right. Now we'll see what happens. Hendon says, embrace me, Hugh. Hugh, embrace me, hug me, give me a hug. And say, thou art glad. Say, you are very happy. I am come again. I have come again. I am come means I have come again. And call our father. Call our father. For home is not home. Go to next page. For home is not home. Home is not home till I shall touch his hand. Now Hendon's first desire is to see his father after 7 years and see his face, see father's face and hear his voice once more. Right. Now Hugh Hendon. Hugh Hendon is silent. He does not speak. Why? Hugh Hendon never expects Hendon to return home. Hugh Hendon never expects his brother to return home alive. Return home alive. This Hugh Hendon is very wicked man, selfish man. Okay, now let's see. But Hugh only drew back. But Hugh only drew back after betraying a momentary surprise. He showed a moment surprise, and he identified his brother and bent a grave, serious stare. Stare means look upon his intruder, this stranger. A stare. This look indicated, showed somewhat of offended dignity. He looked as if his dignity is offended, insulted by this man. Then changed. Then this look changed into response to some inward thought, in response to some inward idea of purpose, an expression of marvel and curiosity. Next, Hendon's face has a curious look, a strange, curious look about this stranger, mixed with a real or assumed means false, mixed with real or false compassion, sympathy. Now Hugh Hendon says, thy wits, your good sense, which means your good sense seems touched, seems affected, poor stranger, poor man. Now Hugh Hendon pretends that he does not recognize his brother. Hugh Hendon tries to show that he does not identify his brother. Thy wit seem touched, poor stranger. Doubtless, no doubt, you have suffered privations. Privations means lonely life, rude buffeting, rough treatments. Rude buffeting means rough treatments at the world's hands, from the world. Thy looks and dress, your appearance, looks and dress means your appearance, betoken it. Betoken means manifest, shows it. Whom dost thou take me to be? Whom dost thou take me to be? What is the simple idea? Who do you think I am? Hugh Hendon questions my sender. Who do you think I am? Then Hendon says, take thee, pray thee. For whom? Who else? Then whom thou art? You are you. Who else? You are you. You are my brother. I take thee to be Hugh Hendon. You are Hugh Hendon. No other. Then the other continued. Then Hugh Hendon said in the same soft tone, and whom dost thou imagine thyself to be? Whom dost thou imagine thyself to be? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Now Hendon is somewhat angry about this brother's pretense behavior called welcome. Imagination has nothing to do with it. Imagination hath nothing. Not means nothing. Not nothing. Not to do with it. Dost thou pretend? Do you pretend thou knowest me not? Do you pretend that you do not know me? Thy brother, your brother, Miles Hendon. I am your brother, Miles Hendon. Do you pretend not to know me? Hendon speaks in somewhat louder, angry tone. Then Hugh Hendon says, right, what? Thou art not jesting? Jesting means joking. Are you joking? Can the dead come to life? Now, this is very important. Underline. How can dead people, dead person come to life? Now, what is the idea? To Hendon Hall, Miles Hendon is a dead man, not a living man. Now, this is uh, Hendon's greatest irony. He is living, but at end and all, he is a dead man. Hugh Hendon says, God be praised. I thank God. If it be so, if it happens so, I thank God. If the dead people come to life, a poor lost boy, it means Miles Hendon, if our poor lost boy restored, given back to our arms, restored means given back, after all these cruel years, it seems too good to be true, too good to be true, unbelievable. Too good to be true means unbelievable. It is too good to be true. I charge thee, I challenge you, I accuse you, charge thee. Have pity, show mercy, do not trifle with me, don't play with me. Games, quick, come to the light, let me scan thee well. Let me scan thee well. Check. I want to check you. Hugh Hendon says. Now, Miles Hendon has a quite an ironic situation. His brother does not welcome him as he expects. As he expects. Hugh Hendon does not welcome this brother. He sees Miles by the arm, dragged him to the window, took him to the window, and began to devour him, check him, scan him from head to foot with his eyes, turning him this way, turning him this way and that way, stepping briskly, briskly means quickly, walking quickly around him and about him. That is how he scans his brother to prove him from all points of view, from all angles. Now he is checking this man. While the return prodigal, meanwhile, the return prodigal means Miles Hendon, a hero. The return prodigal Miles Hendon, all aglow, burning with gladness. Aglow means bright with gladness, happiness. Smiled, laughed, and kept nodding his head and saying, Go on, brother, go on. Go on checking, go on. You can check. Fear not, don't be afraid. Thou wilt find, you will not find limb no feature. Limb means any parts of the body or any features that cannot bite the test, that cannot go against the test. Isker and scan, check. Isker and scan means check me to thy content. Thy content means as you like. Check me as you like, my dear old Hugh. I am indeed thy old Miles. I am indeed your old brother, Miles Hendon. Thy same old Miles, thy lost brother. Is it not so? It's good, great day. I said it was a great day. Give me thy hand, give me your hand, give me thy cheek. Ah, I want to have a hug. I want to have a hug. I am like to die of very joy. I am full of joy, my dear brother. But Hugh Hendon does not show any response. He does not welcome happily Miles Hendon. Good mercy. Oh God, oh God of his mercy, give me strength to bear this grievous disappointment. Now finally, now this is how uh, two brothers meet at this point. Finally, my Hugh Hendon says, Oh God of his mercy, give me strength to bear this grievous disappointment. Grievous means sorrowful. Oh God, give me power to bear up this sorrowful disappointment. Miles amazed. Miles Hendon amazed. Surprised. Amazed means surprised. Could not speak for a moment. Then he found his tongue. Found his tongue means he opened his mouth and cried out. What disappointment? Am I not thy brother? Am I not your brother? Then Hugh Hendon says, I pray He shook his head. No, 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 you are not my brother. I pray to God, if it may prove so. I pray to God to make it so that other eyes means other people may find the resemblances, similarities that are hidden from me. Alack, my God, I fear me, I am afraid. The letter spoke the truth. The letter spoke but truly. Underline. Now, what is this letter? Now, Hugh Hendon says, a letter came to me. I received a letter, and that letter spoke the truth. What is this truth? What letter? Hendon questions. One that came from overseas. The letter that came from overseas. Overseas means from another country. 6 or 7 years ago. It said, this letter said, my brother died in a battle. Now Hugh Hendon says, my brother Miles Hendon is not living. He is a dead man because a letter came to me from a foreign land announcing his death. Therefore, you are not my brother, you are someone else. Now that is Miles Hendon's pathetic situation now. He is not a living man, but a dead man at Hendon Hall. Now, Miles Hendon says it was a lie. No, no, it's not true. It's a lie. Call thy father. Call father. He will know me. Father will identify me. Then Hugh Hendon says, one may not call the dead. Even your father is dead. Sir Richard. Sir Richard is Hendon's father. Even your father is dead. How can I call him? He's also a dead man. Dead? Miles' voice was subdued, went down, lowered. Subdued means lowered. His lips trembled. His lips took. My father dead? Oh, my father dead? Oh, this is heavy news. This is very sorrowful news. Half my new joy is withered now. Half my new joy, half of my joy is withered now. Withered means disappeared now. Preeti, please let me see my brother Arthur. Call Arthur. Arthur will know me. He will know me. He will know me and console me. Make me happy. Console me. Now, he also is dead. Even Arthur is dead. Now, Hendon is in a serious trouble. Hendon is in a serious trouble. He is going to lose everything now. There is no one who makes him out, who recognizes. God be merciful to me, a stricken man. I am worried man, stricken man, troubled man. Gone, both are dead. The worthy taken, good people are gone. Worthless, bad people. Worthless means useless people, spared, live. I crave you mercy, God. Do not say Lady Edith. Don't say even Lady Edith is dead. Then is dead? No, no, no. She lives. Hugh Hendon says, no. Lady Edith lives. Lady Edith lives. Then God be praised. Thank God. My joy is whole again. I am happy again. Speed thee, brother, speed. Let her come to me. She say, I am not myself. She say, I am Miles Hendon. Now we know Lady Edith and Miles Hendon are lovers. Miles Hendon was to marry Lady Edith, but father did not allow it. Father did not. Sir Richard did not allow it. Now Hendon expects to see Lady Edith, his former lover. She will not, no, 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 she will know me. I were a fool to doubt it. I am not a fool to suspect. Doubt means suspect. Bring her, bring her. And the old servants, they too will know me. Even the servants will know me. All are gone. Then Hughes Hendon says, all servants are gone, only five. Only five live. Who are those five? Peter, Halsey, David, Bernard, Margaret. They are only living. All other 22 servants are gone. Only five lives. Now, Hendon says, so saying, um, Hugh left the room. Hugh went alone out of the room. Miles stood musing. Musing means thinking a while now. Miles Hendon has no option. No one recognizes him. Then began to walk the floor. Then Hendon says, the five arch villains, bad. Here, villains, he refers to the servants, these five servants. These five servants are bad. They have survived arch villains. Villains means some treacherous people, treacherous characters, evil characters. The 22 leal, 22 good servants and honest servants are gone. This is an odd thing. This is wonderful thing, unbelievable thing. Now Hendon feels, Miles Hendon feels that something bad, something uh, dangerous thing is going on in Hendon Hall. Unusual thing. He smells a rat here. He continued working back and forth, muttering to himself. He had forgotten the king entirely. By and by, His Majesty said gravely. Now, the little prince is worried about Hendon's situation. Hendon's situation. Then he says, go to next page. Mind not thy mischance. Now the little prince tries to make up Hendon's mind. Don't worry about mischance, misfortune, good man. There be others. There are others in this world. There are other persons in this world whose identity is denied. Now he refers to himself. Now you think of me, Hendon. I have also lost my identity. Nobody knows me. Nobody identifies me. And my words, claims are derided, joked, laughed at. Thou hast company, but you have me. I am with you. This is Princess kind sympathy and support for the worried man. Worried man. Then Hendon says, ah, my king, oh, my lord, coloring slightly, changing. Do not thou condemn me. Don't insult me. Wait, thou shalt see, you will see, I am no impostor. I am not a liar. Impostor means now Hendon is worried about, he is ashamed, disappointed. He can't do anything now. She will say it. She means Lady Edith. Lady Edith will say it. You shall hear it from the sweetest lips, sweet lips in England. I am an impostor. I am an impostor. No, no, I am not a liar. Why? I know this whole, I know this whole, these pictures, they are my ancestors, my forefathers, my grandfathers, grandmothers. I know. This is my birthplace. All these things that are about us. As a child knows its own nursery. Here was I, here was I born. I was born here, bred here, brought up here. I speak the truth, my Lord. I am speaking the truth. I would not deceive thee, no prince. I am not cheating you. This is my own house. Believe me. Right? Should none else believe. No one else believe me. I pray thee, please do not doubt me, don't suspect me. I could not bear it. Then the prince says, no, 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 I do not doubt thee. No, I believe you, my friend. The king said with a childlike simplicity, uh, in a simple, uh, childlike, like a child, in a childish way. Faith means belief, right? I thank thee out of my heart. I thank you, my friends, out of my heart. Now, when they were talking like that, a strange person comes to Hendon. Who is this strange person? Lady Edith. Lady Edith. Now let's go to that place. Now this is the picture. You can see Lady Edith, Hugh Hendon, Miles Hendon. Now let's see what happens. A beautiful lady, richly clothed, followed Hugh Hendon, came after Hugh Hendon. After her came several liveried, very beautiful servants. The lady walked slowly, with her head bowed and her eyes fixed upon the floor, looking at the ground, looking down at the ground. The face was unspeakable. The face had some unspeakable sadness. Her face is full of sadness. Miles Hendon sprang forward, crying out, oh, my Edith, my darling. Now, what happens? Hendon goes to meet his former lover, but there is no lover. Even lover has changed. Hugh Hendon has changed. Hendon Hall has changed. Servants have changed. Everything has changed. Even Lady Edith has changed. But he waved him, stopped him. Waved means stop him back gravely and said to the lady, look upon him. Look at this man. Hugh Hendon orders. Look at this man. Do you know him? Do you know him? Then, at the sound of Miles' voice, the woman had started, shocked. Started means shocked slightly. Her cheeks, face flushed, became red. She was trembling now. She is shaking now with fear. She stood still during an impressive pause of several moments. Then slowly lifted up. She slowly looked up and looked into Hendon's eyes with stony and frightened grace. Stony. Uh, Stony means no emotions. Frightened gaze, frightened look. The blood sank out of her face. Her face became white, drop by drop, till nothing remained but grey pallor. Grey pallor means ash look, ash color. Her face became ash colored like death. Then she said in a voice, in a dead voice, not in a live voice, in a dead voice, I know him not. Even Lady Edith said, I do not know this man. Now, what is Hendon's situation? He has lost everything, every person. He is nobody now. He has no identity, no home, no brothers, no family, nothing, like the prince. Hendon and the prince are in the same boat, same boat, same situation. Prince is also homeless. Hendon is also homeless. Prince is also familyless, no family. Hendon is also familyless. There is no family, right? They are in the same position, right? They are vagrants, beggars, nothing. Miles Hendon sank into the chair, covered his face with his hands. After a pause, his brother said to the servants, now even the servants say, you have observed him, you have noticed him, do you know this man? They shook their head. Even the servants said, no, no, we don't know this man. You not, sir. I fear there is some mistakes. Hugh Hendon says, The servants know you not, sir. Even the servants do not know you, sir. I think there is some mistake here. You have seen my wife, even my wife, Lady Edith. Now, what is this? Hugh Hendon has married Lady Edith. That is the great change during these 7 years. Now, Hendon has lost everything. He has lost his lover too. My wife. It means Lady Edith is now Hugh Hendon's wife. His brother has taken his bride. My wife, thy wife, your wife. In an instant, Hugh was pinned to the wall, fixed to the wall. Hendon is very angry. He attacks his brother, fixing him to the wall with his iron grip, hard grip, hold upon his throat. O thou fox-hearted slave, you are fox-hearted. Fox-hearted. Now you can see how Hendon attacks his brother, Hugh Hendon, fixing him to the wall. Right. Thy wife, in an instant, Hugh was pinned to the wall with an iron grip about his throat. Oh, thou fox-hearted, cunning. Fox-hearted means deceitful, cunning slave. I see it all. I understand everything. Thou'st written the false letter. You have written the letter yourself. And stolen my bride. You have stolen my girl. Bride means a girl. You have stolen my girl, right in a false letter. Now I understand. I shame. I don't want to insult my honorable soldiership, my honorable soldier's name by killing a pitiful mannequin. Slain means killing. By killing a pitiful, you useless mannequin. Mannequin means small man. He was red-faced. He was very angry and almost suffocated. Out of breathing. Suffocated means out of breathing. Reeled to the nearest chair, walked to the nearest chair and sat down. He commanded the servants to cease. He commanded his servants to catch Miles Hendon and bind, tie him, the murderous stranger, murderous, killing stranger. But the servant hesitated. They halted. They said, no, no, no. He is armed, sir. Sir, he has a weapon. We are weaponless. We have no weapons. Armed? Weapon? Huh. What of it? So what? Ye so many, you are so many. Upon him, catch him, catch him. I order. But Miles warned them to be careful what they did and added, you know me of all. You know I am all Miles Hendon. I will kill all of you. I have not changed. I am not changed. Come, take it if you like. And this reminder did not hearten the servants much. They still held back. Now, servants are afraid of Miles Hendon because Hendon is very powerful, strong character. He's a soldier. Then Hugh Hendon says, then go, you poultry cowards, you poultry. Poultry means you cowards. Coward means people who are not brave. You call poultry cowards and arm yourself. Now Hendon orders these servants, get your weapons, guard the doors, protect the doors. While I send me to fetch the watch, I will call for other watch. Watch means guards, said Hugh. He turned at the threshold. Threshold means main entrance, and said to Miles, you will find it to your advantage. You will see it's your advantage to offend not, try not to escape. Useless endeavors. Endeavors means efforts. Don't take useless efforts to escape. Don't try to escape from this house. Then Miles Hendon says, escape? No, I don't escape. Spare thyself discomfort. Don't be unhappy. Discomfortable. I do not escape. That is all that troubles thee. That is the thing that troubles you. No, 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 no. I don't escape. Don't worry about it. For Miles Hendon is master of Hendon Hall. I am the master of this house, not you. And to all these belongings, all this property. He will remain. I will remain here. Miles Hendon will remain here. Don't doubt it. I will remain. I don't escape. Now, in this way, two brothers are in conflict. Two brothers are in conflict. Now, we'll see what happens to them in our next discussion. And we also have to write down the comment on this chapter. We'll do that also in our next discussion.